Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Yes, as I was saying in my previous video, that how India can become a superpower or a $30 trillion economy by 2047 when India will celebrate its 100th year of independence. In this video, I am going to tell you about the keys. In my earlier video, I have told you a portion of the main keys. Using or by following those keys, India can become a superpower, because the government of India, led by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has visualized the term Viksit Bharat, but the term is now clear. In my earlier video, I have clarified that what is meant by Viksit Bharat, but how to achieve Viksit Bharat, that is a $1,000,000 question. And I have seen that Niti Aayog's report of 23-24, where it is mainly for Sustainable Development Goals index, but with that concept, Viksit Bharat idea has also been merged, but it has been merged very haphazardly and I will say inaccurately. That is why we, the researchers, have responsibility to suggest government or to provide necessary recommendations to the government of India, and particularly the policymakers, how India can become a superpower by 2047, because the concept, I mean, the political leaders will give a concept or an idea, and it is the duty of Niti Aayog and professors and researchers of a country, particularly in India and everywhere, the think tank, to provide suggestions or give recommendations after due research. Okay, so after making a thorough research for last 2-3 years, though the concept has been initiated prior to 2024 elections, right? In 2023, the Prime Minister of India, it has initiated, or he has expressed, or he told about the vision, right? So without going in detail, I should directly come to my question, come to my topic, which is how India can become a Viksit Bharat, right? So I have told many things, such as I told that at first we have to increase our respect for country. We have to love for country. That is called patriotism. That is the first thing. And the second place is I have told that set a big goal. Every Indian, particularly the youths and students, even school students, should set up a big target. Our former president, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, used to say that seeing a small dream is a sin. Rather, we should see big dreams. Okay, big dreams will make our students and youths big persons, or respectable persons, or good persons, or empowered persons, right? That is why I also say that my students or young people should set a big goal, that we have to earn at least 2,50,000 rupees by 2047, right? And we have to do a lot more work. Okay, so I'm just saying, next we can yeah, for this reason, if we have some problem, or if we do not have necessary information, how we can become, what subjects we should read, and how to increase our skills, how to increase our capacities. Capacity building is the necessity of the 21st century, and take a lesson we have to. We can learn from China, we can learn from Israel, we can learn from United States of America, which is the largest economy in the world and most powerful country in the world, and we can learn from Germany, we can learn from Japan. So these are the countries from whom we can learn technology, we can learn science, we can learn manners, behavior, we can learn we can learn hard working mentality, competitiveness, so many things we can learn from them, right? Okay, and innovative ideas, how they are becoming innovation innovative countries. Okay, and Japan is a master of resilience. Okay, so next I would say that Indian scientists and technologists must invent low cost mass production systems, because USA and Japan, they become economically, they become industrially developed countries because of their because of their manufacturing, because of their entrepreneurship and mass production, low cost mass production system. But I will not say low production cost, but with mass production systems that Indian industrialists should think about that. Say that Indian leaders must now vow to protect, assist and increase industrial production, because whenever in India you are going to set up an industrial organization or industry, then political leaders and some local goons come and ask for money, and they are some ransom, they create problems. So local police, local administration should be very stern in regarding in India's national development. Okay, whosoever may be, whatever political affiliation he or she may have. Right. Number 5, the government must formulate stronger and better policies, because every country has become with finest policies. So if Indian government can make better policies, better industrial policies, better science and industrial policies, and then better domestic policies, those though a lot of policies have been taken considering the socio-economic condition of India and the necessity of Indian people is good, but still there are a lot of things that can be done by our political masters. Okay. So I would say that it is very good that the government must formulate stronger and better policies in future, so that India can become an industrially developed country. So you see, after Second World War, how Japan became reconstructed themselves, how they become now the 4th largest economy, and last year they were, in 2023 they were the third largest economy of the China. So they are doing very well. And how Israel, a small country, it's like it is same the size of Kolkata, but now so not the size, the population size, but still they have grown themselves very strong with their, they have made themselves strong. How they have made themselves, how they transformed their status in the world, only through their technology, because they are very powerful in technology, right? That is why the government of India should also think about that, and they should give emphasis on innovation. Already the government of India has given, but I urge our talents, young talents, to come forward and listen to the policies, and listen to the benefits the government of India is providing, and different state governments are providing. So the people should take up those benefits, and they may visit the nearest BDO offices, and they may office nearest municipalities or Gram Panchayat offices, so that they can understand what is the policies for entrepreneurship, for manufacturing, and for industrialization, for setting up MSMEs, and many other things. Otherwise, the government of India has opened up all the ministries websites, so they can see, they can understand, and they can go through, and accordingly they can set up industries, right? The government must continue its GDP growth at the rate of 10%, because without making 2 digits GDP growth, India's GDP per capita and GDP's overall growth will not be possible, because India needs to increase its GDP per capita income and its total GDP, because you see in the total GDP of the United States of America is $28 trillion, while China, the second largest economy, is having $18 trillion economy, and then Japan, and then Germany and Japan. Thereafter, India's $3.97 trillion economy. Maybe now it will be a $4 trillion economy, but it is going to be, it is going to what I say, supersede, or we will say overcome these our two other countries, Japan and Germany, maybe by 2030. So India will become a third largest economy. Despite that, India's per capita income, whereas 12,000 rupees per capita income of Chinese people, whereas nearly $87,000 per capita income of the US population, US people, while ours GDP per capita income is very low in comparison to them, because India's GDP per capita income is almost 2.6 or 2.7 thousand only. I mean, $2,700 only. So this is very bad. Yeah, but definitely we have to agree that India's population is too much, and its geography is also awkward. Sometimes where somewhere it is plain, somewhere it is forest, somewhere it is hilly areas, and somewhere it is deserts. So all these things should be kept in mind. And but yeah, China is also like that. But when India needs to do better, and the Indian population, I see that many youths are wasting their time idly, and by watching mobiles, playing games, particularly the students in schools, and many people also. So that I request with folded hands that do not waste time. Time is very valuable. It is right. It is more valuable than money also. So we have to use and utilize every moment in our life. I have to do exercise, and we have to do many other things. We have to think about the development of self. Self means personal development through capacity building, through skill development, through education, through training, right? And along with that, we have to be very patriotic, right? Next, the government. Yes, so we have to increase we have to triple the number of MSMEs in the next 25 and 24/7. It means next 22 years. So it is very tough job, because at present there are only 1,05,21,190 MSMEs, but it was in 31st July in 2023 as per the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. But this number will have to increased at least 3 times. It means 3 crore MSMEs will have to be set up if India wants to become a manufacturing hub in the world, right? So I would request our entrepreneurs, I would request our young people to set up MSMEs. It means micro, small and medium scale industries, right? Okay, next, the government must set a target to grow GDP and per capita income at least 8 times. Yeah, definitely 8 times we have to increase our GDP. If it is now only how much, if it is suppose 4%, $4 trillion, so 8 times means $32 trillion by 2047, by only within only 22 years. But it is not impossible, it is not unachievable, it is achievable. We have to believe first that this target is achievable. The government, what the government of India has visualized, it is completely achievable. I believe so, because India's population, India's English speaking and young smart boys and girls, and Indian technologists, Indian technocrats, Indian businessmen, Indian traders, and Indian manufacturers, Indian scientists, Indian farmers, and Indian management gurus are really fantastic. But one thing, brain drain is a problem, but that must be stopped. Yeah, government of India has given very good, is now giving very good salary and perks and other benefits. So I request our youths to stay back in India, because Indian infrastructure is good now, Indian environment is now good, there is love, there is sympathy, there is empathy, there is what is a fellow feeling, and there is a family bonding. which may not be available anywhere in the world. Okay. So I would say that the government must keep up its promise to feed Indian and the others in the globe. Yeah, already government of India provides food to almost 40 countries, and this must be kept on. And India should definitely export, but there is no problem in terms of food. Still, it is necessary to increase production and good quality rice, good quality pulses, good quality lentils, and more farmed fish, cotton, sugar cane, wheat, vegetables, tea, rice, sugar. All those things should be increased, should be produced more and with quality, and should be exported, right? So that we can earn foreign money. Right. Next, automobile industries has to be expanded in more states. Yes, there are, and nowadays it is not. We do not find that almost all the states there are automobile industries, but automobile industries should be there in every state, so that the local people can buy from their own products. Okay. And Indian industrialists, I would suggest that the vehicle makers should think about making a low cost goods, low cost vehicles for four-wheelers for Indian people, because Indian roads are now better. Yes, every day Indian government is making a 32-kilometer road. So this is a good thing, and those roads are all-time pliable, okay, and accessible. That is why I say that they should think of considering the socio-economic condition of Indian people, and should produce export quality cars and export quality very important vehicles, so that they can compete with the car makers of Japan, with the car makers of USA, with the car makers of Germany, right? And Indian industrialists should send their scientists to Israel, so that they can learn technology and come back India and set up industries like that, set up technologies like the Israeli people, right? Okay. And it should be started from school. The school syllabus should also be changed, or should also be included. All those things. The national education policy is very good, and if it is implemented. But recently we are seeing that there is a tussle with South Indian, particularly with Chennai, that they are not accepting Indian national education policy. But as they are saying that government is trying to impose Hindi, but it is not a fact, because the aim of government is to make India a superpower by 2047, but it is not possible for the union government alone. All the state governments and the union territories should come forward, local governments should come forward, so that with the combined efforts of all the people, all the governments, India can become a superpower, right? So India, and then I would say another thing, that the defense exports should be increased. India should India and Bharat Dynamics Limited, Larsen and Toubro shipbuilders, and Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited, and others, and must work more diligently to manufacture longer range missiles, night vision rifles, combat aircraft, fighter planes, nuclear submarines, tanks, bullets, etc. Because these things should be increased, and this should be exported to other countries, right? So all the people, those who become rich by selling their arms and ammunition, by selling their aircrafts, by selling their technology, by selling their software and hardware. So you see why did our U.S. President Donald Trump called India? Because because they called India to make a strategic partnership, definitely, and strengthen trade partnership, and to reduce their trade deficit. That is why they said that please buy our fighter jet F-16 probably from USA. So this was their ultimate target, to increase their economy, to develop their economy, because they think that America first, right? They President Donald Trump put a slogan here before his election. He said that MAGA means make America great again. Similarly, Indian government, particularly Indian Prime Minister, has also told about MAGA make India great again while he was talking with with the President of the United States of America in White House. So you see, everybody is now trying to showcase his talents and his interest. Definitely, we should. And you see, very recently in Canada, what happened in Canada also, the people, I mean liberals, they said goodbye, or they bid goodbye to Justin Trudeau, and they have met Mr. Carney as the Prime Minister of Canada, because they think that this Carney, Mr. Carney, might safeguard the interest of Canadian people, because many Westerners are now have started to think that Donald Trump is a threat to the USA. I was reading an article in the Guardian. Guardian published from United Kingdom. It was this newspaper said that America is now creating a threat to their existence, threat to their people, threat to their livelihood, and threat to their existence as a whole. So this is a serious challenge before the many European countries, before Zelensky, Volodymyr Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, and many European countries, as well as you say China is always there. Is a cold war between China and USA, because I read one book in published in 2005 from American Library. The book I read in the book that they said that USA is afraid of China and India, because these two are the rising powers. They might have strength, they might have their economic strength, military strength, but China is trying to become or overtake USA by increasing their economy, by increasing their military, by increasing their infrastructure. But and similarly, India might not be economically so strong. It is fifth largest economy, but at the same time, Indian soft power and Indian spirituality and the attitude and gesture of India is incomparable. Nobody can compare. No country in the world can compare India with themselves, because India is a non-violent country. India is a peace-loving country. India is a country where who never attacked any country anywhere in the world. Right. That is why India is loved and respected by all leaders throughout the world. Okay. So India's defense exports, definitely should be increased, and India should take the initiative to popularize Indian rupees in the international market. Yeah, it is necessary, because India should increase its. India should popularize Indian rupee in the world, because nowadays only USA dollar is dominating in the world market. But I suggest that the government of India should think about that, and government of India should try to popularize Indian money, though it has popularized, or it has been trying to it has been trying to spread Indian rupee in a global market, but it should be increased more. I would say that Hindi, it is the third largest language, you say third most popular language in the world, but why this why Hindi will not be included in the United Nations? Because Spanish, how many people speak in Spanish, but how many people speak in Hindi? So you should, the government of India should think about that, and like the World Trade, World Bank, and like International Monetary Fund, Government of India should think about that. Government of India should set up Bank of India, right, and International Monetary Fund, Indian Monetary Fund like that, or South Asian Monetary Fund like that, where China, India, and Japan maybe there. Okay, so all these things should be taken care of, right? I'll tell you in the next video. Thank you very much.